Thank you, Lynn, and it's really an honor for me to be part of this STEM Summit. I think I've been coming for the summit now for the past 5 years, but the coolest thing happened today. I was approached by 3 young ladies. I don't know, maybe some of you were young students, and they handed me the Secret Agent Young Inventors Fair, a Parent Handbook. And there's some really cool things in here, but it was just so exciting to see the students here. So let's give a round of applause for all the students that participated today. The other thing that always hits me when I come here today and I listen to the teachers makes me want to be one. So congratulations to all the teachers here, your administrators and leaders in the education system in Massachusetts. And it's really a testament, this conference and this summit, to our overall commitment to STEM. It's exciting to me to have so many business partners and have the Mass Business Roundtable be a leader in partnership with the University of Massachusetts. And I want to thank you for that. And I really appreciated the governor's comments this morning and the commitment from his leadership. I mean, right in front of me is Commissioner Chester. Welcome. And we also have Secretary Malone that has supported this effort, certainly. I saw Secretary Goldstein this morning and Secretary Bilecki. It really does take a team of people to kind of accomplish what we need to accomplish with STEM in so many ways. And although Massachusetts really does have the best reputation education system in the nation, we score very high. What I love about this effort is that we continue to work together to make it better, to make it more meaningful, and to make it more inclusive. And as a result, as far as the business community goes, we really do believe it's critical to be partners with you. And it was interesting to me sitting in on a few sessions this morning, and I'm hearing the message that we need to be partners and understand where you are individually as school systems and classrooms, and not necessarily impose our will with these cool programs we all think we have, but try to really understand what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how we might integrate what we're thinking. And that is very important to us. When I look at the workforce needs in Massachusetts, and I have the great opportunity to partner with Pamela Goldstein from the Mass Tech Collaborative on the Tech Hub Collaborative. Steve Vinter from Google is one, Colin Angle from iRobot, and others. We talk a lot about the future of the workforce. And we know that 80% of the jobs created in the next decade are going to require STEM skills. We need more, certainly bachelor's degrees and master's degrees and PhDs, but we also need the middle level skills. And so that's why I was very excited after we worked on Choose to Compete, the economic development plan for the Commonwealth, that we identified that area. It's an area that Lynn and I worked on together. And I know Mary Beth Campbell that's here is working across the secretariats to try to pull together the recognition that there are many, many jobs that may not require those high level, but we need to get kids interested in them earlier. So as I said, in addition to my role, you heard Lynn say that I have the privilege of chairing the Massachusetts Business Roundtable. I am very proud of the fact that MBR has been a catalyst in unifying the business community to make STEM a priority. It started with a report that was published several years ago. It was entitled Tapping Massachusetts Potential, and it shed light on the importance of the issue and the challenge that the business community faces engaging in STEM in a major way. And from that report, the Mass Business Roundtable, along with 14 other business and technology associations, pledged to work with the administration, the legislature, educators, colleges and universities, and our member companies to both support existing efforts and corporate philanthropic vehicle usage to support those efforts on a much greater scale. And how many years later, we're still at it? There's a lot of work to do. I'm proud of the fact that the Roundtable has members that serve on the Governor's STEM Advisory Council, and J.D. Tesloff, thank you for your work in that regard. And that council is so important in unifying us because it has helped us through the development of STEM, and we heard 2.0 today announced, as well as the original plan a couple of years ago. And this plan is catalyzing and guiding us in coordinating STEM activities across the Commonwealth and aligning us in the business community to what you need in the academic arena. Working with the governor, Congressman Kennedy, and the STEM Council, we feel as business leaders, Massachusetts really does have a roadmap, and that our students will get the skills and the tools they need to reach their personal and professional goals. And that's going to carry our economy into the future. And that is very, very exciting. You know, my company has been involved in this movement for a while, and we really are a technology company that's changed in so many ways, whether it is using our networks to offload videos like YouTube, whether it's our wireless, our fourth generation networks, our wireline networks. And our focus now is really connecting people. People who work in education, in healthcare, and entertainment, and in all kinds of opportunity. We're investing in the human network as well as the physical network. And so some of our involvement has been certainly to support the STEM Council, the Roundtable's work, the Massachusetts Business Alliance for Education. I am a proud member of the Boston Private Industry Council and their finance chair, workforce investment boards, and last but not least, this summit. This isn't just happening here in Massachusetts. Our company has made a commitment across the nation where we're helping teachers in 24 schools using mobile technology to bridge the student achievement gap. Here in Massachusetts, Assabet Valley Regional Technical School in Marlborough is one of the schools we've been working with, and the teachers here are just so outstanding. It's exciting to see the learning that is taking place and the students that are driving the teachers and the teachers driving the students in their learning. We have also announced and are running for the second year the Verizon App Challenge, where teams of students from middle schools and high schools across the country submit concepts for mobile apps that solve a critical societal need. And we also are using our Verizon Foundation to invest in technology in ways in education that are really being designed by the school systems, by the teachers, and educators alike. Our employees are also volunteering in the schools. Our IT employees are partnering with many school systems to try to look at what are the conditions required, and in just side note conversation with the commissioner, you know, one of the most important opportunities we have in Massachusetts with our IT bond bill is to support technology infrastructure in our schools. And so I ask you all to support him in that effort and contact your local reps and senators to really support that effort, because without that infrastructure, when you look ahead to the testing that will be done with PARC and also other capabilities in education, that will be very important. So we're behind you there, Commissioner. And so we are committed to developing a steady stream of future technology workers at various levels. We know that STEM is one of the major components of the requirements. And as a tech sector, you know, we've got about 181,000 current jobs in the sector, and that is growing. And if you sat in on some of the sessions about digital learning and computer science needs, it really is growing exponentially. So students need these skills to compete. We as businesses are here to join you and support you. And it is now my pleasure to introduce to you Cara DiGiacomo. Thank you. She's the Executive Director of the Biogen IDEC Foundation, and she's going to discuss an exciting new program. So Cara, please join me. Thank you, everyone.